from a very different space than my fellow panelists, if I can say that. At Baccarose, we have been selling and distributing fragrances, cosmetics and skincare products, beauty products if you would call it so, more on the luxury space as well as on the mass market space. Consumption in India for beauty products is extremely low versus, any other country for that matter, even if we compare India to say the other BRIC nations, least of all versus the developed nations. I would presume that consumption of beauty services is also far lower in India versus many other countries. And to me, I think while product is available today, I think all the brands are available today in some form or the other. They are available through either to distributors, or brands are present here through subsidiaries that companies have, etc. But to me, a large part of why consumption is low, and that's the specific topic I'd like to touch on since I guess we're short on time, is the fact that to me training on beauty is an area where there is a huge opportunity, and that is what is going to lead to far more consumption. Both consumers need to be trained. Media is expensive for any brand to actually go and invest in trying to train consumers. But I think there is a need for a lot of good training institutes to train both. I know on the hairstylist, on the hair side, there are a lot of institutes, brands like L'Oreal, etc., have been pushing hard on that. But on the beauty side, on the makeup artist side, on the nail industry side, there is a lot of scope for training institutes, for global brands to come in to try and build institutes, certify people so that you have makeup artists, nail technicians who can actually provide good service and at the same time help the industry grow. At our end, yes, we are trying to work with brands like Sally Hansen. We have recently tied up with OPI. We are trying to bring them into India, and we are not just trying to sell product, but we are also trying to set up academies so that we are able to certify people, and the certification obviously needs to be very affordable, because people who work in this industry today, I think most of them work through experience. If they have any form of certification, it's not really from a reputed brand or a reputed organization. Sure, it's not that, not to say that we don't have reputed training institutes in the country, we obviously do. There are lots of them. But I think if we need to compare with the best in the world, if we need to compare to what other countries are doing worldwide, the kind of services they provide, we will develop more better qualified beauticians, nail technicians, who will provide a very different experience to people when you go into a salon. It could be a store, it could be a retail outlet. We also run our own retail outlets. Hopefully someday when they're called Parkos, we have about 50 such stores in the country. We believe we are still not ready to franchise them at some time, but when we are, we will. We primarily sell cosmetics and fragrances in those stores, and the day we believe we have the model right, we will want to franchise it. But there are lots of opportunities in the beauty industry. I'm not so much from the wellness side, so I'm not going to get into that. But in the beauty industry, whether it is in the form of training, or whether it is in retail, or whether it is in product, I think there are a lot of opportunities, and I'm happy to be here and meet fellow panelists from the same industry. Thank you.